right, so this is our fun little Thursday video. So I ended up just breaking down the tent last night because, I've really been, this is going to be better. I'm not using the matchless cab. That's not for me. And I just literally put little pieces of tape on it, broke the whole thing down, slid it over through these were on the, I slid them on the little carpet so they were exactly the same. And it was beautiful. Actually sounded maybe a hair better without the tent, more open. But yeah. So this is where we're at, and we have some good news with guitar stuff, and we're gonna go through it right now. All right, so we're here. A little stressful morning. Oh my God. Okay, so. Yeah, so I moved the cabinet back just to normal. Actually, sounds fine. But I've really been digging on these reloads, man. I'm telling you, I've become one of those people. I do have a question. I'm going to pose a question. So I've owned a number of aux boxes in my life. Never personally didn't dig them. I didn't like the cabinets. When the Vintage 30 cabinet came out, I was literally shocked at how much I thought that sucked. Yeah, I'm just being honest. And and if I'm really being honest, I'm not a fan of Universal Audio. I've been dealing with them for a very long time. I've been moderating Gear Sluts for over 20 years. I've been dealing with Universal Audio for a long time on all sorts of levels. And I've just never been the big fan of Universal Audio. So, but why is it in the background of every guitar video I almost ever see? And it's product placement. It's not, because it's like no matter how they're shooting from the front to the back it's like if they're going from the amp to the, if the amps are behind them, it's on the amp. If the monitors are behind them, it's up by the monitors. If it's, if the cabs are here, it's over by the cabs. I'm from Hollywood. That's product placement. And that kind of bugs me. And I just had to say that because I don't know, man. I know how endorsements work. I know how all the collabs work. I'm not stupid. So it does bother me. I just had to say that. What a way to start a video. Write out negative. I was just arguing about dealing with kids. Oh my God. Oh, maybe I should just cut all that out. Anyway, so that is the sound of a guitar with a chucked Bigbsby. I've been messing with this for a few days. I can't stand Bigbsby's, and for what little of this it gives you, here's another thing. All right, we're just gonna start out with some of this stuff. What is it with all the guitar shaking on YouTube? What's with the this? When did that become everybody's way of playing? I don't know, man. I'm a gunslinger. You don't have Les Pauls down your knees and go like that. So anyway, but yeah. So put that to the side. But that's it. It's yeah. So anyway, but that's the sound of a chucked. So basically, last night I threw in the towel. I set the guitar up. It's brand new, basically. It's brand new. I've had it about 2 months and put fresh strings on it, and I just couldn't, even without using the Bigbsby, I just couldn't get it to hold tune. There's that little drift, and it depends, I guess, on the articulation of maybe your ear, or also I sing. This was not working for me. So I just took the spring out, and I stretched out the strings last night, tuned it, let it sit, came in, and intonated it. Yeah, there it is. No Bigbsby. absolutely gorgeous. This is such a great guitar. So the new Telecaster, the 2021 that I bought off this dude that we did the video the other day. It was set up. It was so bad, but I bought it. Like I said in the other video, I brought the guy out. The guy came out here with the guitar, so I'm like, I can fix it. So I messed with it. I couldn't. There was stuff going on, so I took it to Dion at Guitar Center, my dude, and he literally like. He put his hands on it and went like this, and he's like, oh my God. He's like, this is horrible. I'm like, I know it is. That's why I'm here. It's horrible. He's like, oh my God. It's like somebody really messed with this guitar. And he's like, it doesn't even look like, so I said, listen, I don't care what you got to do, man. Because this is going to be, I want this Telecaster to be a daily studio guitar. So whatever, I don't care what you have to do to it. Because I like the guitar, and I like the way it sounds. I really like the way it sounds. And I love the way it feels. But it's rattly and fretty and just nasty. So he does this setup on it. Yesterday was the day I drove my kids to school, which is downtown. I came back to East Nashville. I drove the guitar to Berry Hill, to Guitar Center. I was going to hang and wait, and he's like, oh, this is going to be a project. Yeah, I'll call you. So I went back, and just as I was getting there, I texted him. So I'm back in East Nashville. These are like 35-minute drives with a little traffic. And, in Nashville, everybody's like, oh, yeah, it's 15 minutes. 15 minutes? You get off the highway, it's 15 minutes to my house. I live way back in the neighborhood. It's all coming out. I'm mad at my kid right now. Oh, he's just like me. That's the ironic part of it. So he says, I said, hey man, can you check to make sure that the pickups are original? Make sure this guy didn't do something. So he texts back, said, oh yeah, no, I have it open right now. They're original, the VMod 2s. He says, I'm almost done. I'm like, oh, hey, you want me? Hey, you want me to come back? So no response, right? So I'm sitting at the gas station right by my house. I just filled my tank. I'm like, all right, forget it. I'll do it. So I turn around and I go all the way back to Guitar Center. And the guitar's not done. And I only have a certain amount of time because I have a student in from Slovakia that's coming to the studio, right, for a lesson. So I came from Slovakia to take voice lessons in person. Isn't that crazy? I was giving them lessons like a year and a half, 2 years ago on Zoom, and they border Ukraine, and the bombs were going off. I'm like, this guy's taking voice lessons while there's like a war. I thought that was hardcore. So he's like, all right, give me a few minutes. Let me mess with it. So he's like, and he's in there playing it. It really sounds nice, but then he does certain things, and I can hear it, like the frets, the fret in front of the fretted note is like it's touching, and you're getting almost like either a harmonic or like a little rattle, but like in a weird way, not like in a Rattlecaster way, like in like a not appropriate for a studio way. So I'm standing right there, so I walk in, and I'm like, what is it? What is that? I said, I don't know. I'm working on it. I said, are some of the frets high? Does it need a fret dress? He's like, I'm not sure yet. So anyway, he gets done with it. I play it. It's unbelievable. It's gorgeous. It's got the action perfect, just perfect. I'm like, oh my God. But in that middle area, like kind of between like 5 and 8, like if you bend, you can hear it. Like, I'm like, man, it sounds like high frets in there. So he looks, he's like, yeah, there's a few in there. He's like, you can take it now and live with it. And I said, what do you think? He's like, I'm the one that has to play it. And he knows I'm a picky dude. So I don't even know why I asked him that. So I picked it up, and I was through his little amp, and I picked up a pick, and I went like, and it went, and I'm like, all right, forget it. This will give me. I'll end up with a tumor over this guitar. I said, do it right. So he's gonna level them off. So it's in the shop. Listen to that, huh? Oh, let's get some. I can never get a Bigbsby guitar to sound like that, to me. There's like the vibration pulls and pushes things, things are locked. So, yeah, this basically, the tremolo is still there, the arm is still there. I used to take them off, but I don't want to take this off. And then it's just sitting on the little piece of gold flake, or gold, fake gold. That's just money. Okay, and then there was one other thing, and what was it? Oh, and I just remembered. If I don't remember, then I'm going to have to do an addendum on this. What was it? Oh, my God. I can't remember now. Oh, shoot. Well, there you go. So, guitars are guitaring. Cab is a little cleaner looking in there. Plus, I've got clients coming in next week tracking vocals. It's nicer. It's not. The tent was a little bit ghetto fabulous. So, yeah, I'm just not a Bigbsby guy. Oh, that's what I was going to tell you. So, one of the biggest guitar repairs. YouTube's 473,000, and this is no slight on this guy. 473,000 subscribers. He goes through this whole video about how to make a Bigbsby stay in tune. And he goes to this and that, and you can put the roller bridge, which is like that. Anybody that's ever roller bridges suck. They destroy the sound of the guitar. I want that point, which is what can be a problem with the string, getting caught on the point, and then, you can file it down and you can do this and nut sauce. All the same stuff. There's no, I was a guitar repair guy for years in the 80s. This is like 101, right? But what was weird was he gets done, he's like, wonderful, and as soon as he starts to play, guitar's already not perfectly in tune. I can hear it, so I'm like this guy's demonstrating how great in tune is, and it's not even in tune from the beginning. And then as soon as he hits the bar, the G goes out. And he's like, see, it's in such great tune. And I'm like, oh my God. Whoa, how we doing? Get that aux box out.